Guys, welcome to our MLB show for Thursday, June the 6th. And I'm going to go first five today in MLB action. A lot of day action today, and we're going to go out west. Seattle visits the Oakland A's. My play on this is first half under 4. Low total, but well deserved. We have Wu and Sears on the mound. I'll tell you what, Wu has been a remarkable pitcher. 5 games this year. One game he did give up 3 or 4 runs. In those other 4 starts, he's given up a total of 1 run. Correct. Wu has given up 1 run and just 9 hits in his 4 quality starts. You look at the Mariners as a team. Boy, have they been an under team. 23-36 with 4 pushes on the year. That is 61.5% to the under. On the road, they're 5-1. Their last 6 games under the total, averaging just 2.76 runs per game. And they're 7-2 to the under their last 9 games overall. Now, we know Oakland in day games tend to go under anyway. It's a big ballpark. Those foul balls get caught. You lose probably 2 batters throughout the game with some of those pop-ups that get caught by the first and third baseman that normally are outs. But Sears has pitched well, a 1.09 whip on the year, a 1.08 whip at home. I look at Oakland's bats. Oakland 8-2 to the under their last 10 games. And I also look at Oakland, their last 3 games, they've had 5, 8, and 2 hits, and they've scored a total of 6 runs in those games. This will be another underplay for Seattle and Oakland. I'm going to go first half under, take the bullpens out of it. We do have to pay a little bit of a juice for this price at 4, but again, still a play that is very close to being a client release for me. Just came up short, but certainly big game breakdown worthy for you on Thursday, June the 6th. I do have one favor. I've got some great numbers to share with you. And in fact, I'm sharing an actual client release that has gone 34-10, 77% this season. If you like this type of information, if you like the charts, if you like the handicappers and the best bets at WagerTalk, please take 1 second. Give us the thumbs up. It allows us to continue to provide you quality information. Thank you again for watching. My no-run first inning plays and yes run first inning plays are now 34-10 this season. That is 77%. If you don't follow me on Twitter, every day I post the WagerTalk first inning report, my Twitter handle, @CalSportsLV. It gives you a breakdown of home and away. But how about this? I'm going to give you 2 stats that are a combined 53-1. Before I get to that, I do have 2 big plays today. I'm number 1 in MLB action with big plays. Those plays rated 4% and 5%. My NBA parlays on a 9-1, 90% run. I have a 4% NBA play today. You're getting both of those in one package for just $29. Again, this is an actual client release, folks. That's a 1.5% play. I have lowered the volume on these no-run first innings. There's a little bit more that can happen with 1 inning. But we're going to go first inning under a half. And we're going to go with Baltimore and Toronto. Baltimore now 6-0, no-run first inning, their last 6 games. When the Orioles have played in their last 12 games, 11 no-run first innings, only once have the team scored a first inning run. I look at Toronto, 4 straight no-run first innings, 8-1 the last 9 games. And how about this? Toronto is 20-2 no-run first inning in their last 22 games overall. And when I say no-run first inning, that means either team scored in the first inning. So if you bet the nerf fee, you did cash to that degree. But how about this? And I think this has really helped no first inning plays this year. Follow me on Twitter and you go to the daily. You'll see that I now post road games and home games in different lines. So you can see if teams perhaps score at home, don't score on the road. Well, look at this. The Orioles have played 27 road games this entire season. From opening day to now, 27 road games. They have scored a run in the first inning once. That's right. The Baltimore Orioles have only scored one time in 27 road games. That's a 26-1 no run first inning, specifically on the Baltimore Orioles. When I go to the Toronto Blue Jays, since May the 4th, they have played 26 games. Doesn't matter if it's home, doesn't matter if it's on the road. Excuse me. They have played 27 games since May the 4th. Guess what? They have scored 0 times in the first inning in the last 27 games. Again, so Baltimore, 27 road games. They're 26-1, no run first inning. The Toronto Blue Jays, one of the most amazing stats we will see, 27 straight games without the Blue Jays scoring a run in the first inning. Put it together, it is a 1.5% client release. Nerfy, under a half, Baltimore and Toronto.
All right, thanks. So the first game I'm going to address is the Reds versus the Cubs. So I'm kind of targeting in on Hunter Green here. Hunter Green gets a lot of credit for being a strikeout master, and the book prices or sets his strikeout totals really high. But actually, if you take a look, dig a little deeper, you'll see that he's only striking out 9.14 batters per 9 innings, which is not exactly a strikeout master. It's still pretty good rate, but it's not exactly a master at all. And the Cubs recently are fairly plate disciplined, striking out only 7.63 times per 9 innings. So Hunter Green's strikeout prop today on FanDuel is 7.5. I just think that's way too high. So I'm going under 7.5 strikeouts for Hunter Green, but I actually have 2 plays on Hunter Green in this one. So I'm going to give both of them out. So if you see my package on WagerTalk.com, don't get it for the Hunter Green. I do have them packaged together, but I'll just give them both to you guys because you're loyal listeners. So the Hunter Green outs recorded prop is at 17.5. And this is quite interesting because 17.5 means will he or will he not get 18 outs? So 18 divided by 3 is 6. So that's 6 innings. So will he finish 6 innings or not? He has really good numbers against the Cubs in his career. And he has finished 6 innings or more in 4 straight starts and in 6 of his last 8 starts. So against the Cubs, I think he's pretty likely to go over 17.5 outs recorded. So I have 2 plays on Hunter Green. One is over 17.5 outs recorded, and the other is under 7.5 strikeouts. All right, so the second game I'm going to address is the Red Sox and the White Sox. We got Sox on Sox violence here. Before I do that, I want to let you know that I'm up 150 units in Major League Baseball in 2024, which is number 1 at WagerTalk. I'm also number 1 in all sports profit 3 of the last 4 years at WagerTalk, including 2024. 5 more units and I'll be up plus 200 in 2024, which is almost tripling the bankroll. So things are going well. I don't have streaks, I have seasons, and this is another pretty darn good season. Go to my page at WagerTalk.com and you'll see what I'm offering today in Major League Baseball and Korean and Japanese baseball. So with no further ado, let's get to the Red Sox and White Sox. So Tanner Houck is going for the Red Sox today, and might be a name that the casual fan has not heard of, but I like to focus in on the last 30 days. And I have Tanner Houck ranked the number 1 pitcher in all of Major League Baseball in the last 30 days. How good is he? In his last 4 starts, he's given up 3 earned runs. And in all of those games, he's gone over 5 innings. So he is just amazing, and he has really good stats against the White Sox. So the White Sox are just a terrible team. They bat 26th out of 30 teams in Major League Baseball. Their bullpen ranks 24th out of 30 teams, and they're starting a major tomato can on the mound today. So I don't think the Red Sox are going to have much trouble winning this game. The Red Sox bullpen is ranked 12th out of 30, and their lineup not exactly tearing the cover off the ball right now. They're ranked 20 out of 30 teams, but should be good enough to get the job done here. Obviously, the odds are pretty poor. I think the Red Sox are minus 220, something like that. So I think it's pretty safe to lay a run and a half while they're on the road and they're going to bat 9 innings. So minus 1.5 for the Red Sox is my best bet for the day.